Hello world! I'm your host Bunny and this is what I've bought this week. La-Mulana, a game that came out on Steam Greenlight recently and was actually released back in 2005 but that's then been remade for WiiWare and then was ported again to PC. It started on Windows, was remade for WiiWare and then ported from WiiWare to PC. Nice! Settings. We have controller settings, we have screen settings, which is really obnoxious, and graphics original only. Aspect ratio, can we get rid of those borders maybe? Yes we can. Awesome. Resolution, a lot of resolutions. It's a 1080p game that is made in a 16-bit style. Awesome. Status, mask does nothing. Nice. Right. And sound settings, original sound, volume. Nice. And language. Not many settings, probably not needed either for this kind of game, so I'm not too worried about that. It's always nice to know if they're there at least. So La-Mulana is apparently a 2D 16-bit style Metroidvania platformer, as can be seen right here, which is nice to see again. It's been a while. We had Anti-Chamber which came out and it was a first-person shooter-esque, well, it was an FPS Metroidvania style game with really obnoxious white graphics and you start feeling really lonely in that game. Like the game to a certain extent. La-Mulana is more retro, more of the old thing, which I'm a really big fan of. I would be playing more consoles, you know, SNES games and NES games if I could be bothered with restarting all the time. That's pretty much the reason. Also, not having any of those consoles, and I'm not big on emulators. I don't know why, it's just... it's not the same. Anyways, apparently father emails, takes the software, can't reply. You're really not helpful. Apparently he can send messages to me at least, and you'd think a cell phone and an SMS would fill the same purpose, but sure, let's have a laptop with us when we go spelunking in the ruins of whatever. We're apparently looking for a father, and that's as much as I've understood so far. Can we check the email? Welcome to Selfhood. Only received email from him. Latest version, no new versions coming, no help page, no troubleshooting. Okay, sure. Can I also take a moment to say that I really like the music in this game? Can we read this mail? It's me. I decided blah. Never mind. Let's get to the gameplay instead. Right. Music. Listen to this. Really ambient music. I like it. It feels retro. It's still professionally done without being... The music tells me about the game that it's not done mainly because someone was too lazy to do it properly with modern graphics and music, if I say it like that. Which is what the one thing when someone says we have a retro indie game that is paying homage to this and that. The first thing you should be looking for is either the music or the animations. Those are the two things that I feel are most important and most telling about the game if it's made. There are two reasons why you make a game like this. One is to actually pay homage to a game because you really love that genre and you really love the retro style. The other reason for doing it is because you're really bad at graphics or you're lazy. Those are pretty much, I'd say, the same thing, because laziness and being bad at something are pretty much the same thing, since you can practice. There is no graphics designer who has never not spent hours upon hours practicing. This game does not speak of that. This game speaks of we've actually made a really good effort, and apparently there's a bird hitting me. Let's kill it. No, not killing it. Let's run from it. So my main issue with Metroidvania games in general is what we can see right now. I have no idea where I'm going. I have no idea what I'm doing. And I have no sense of direction where I should be going either. That is probably my biggest gripe when it comes to Metroidvania games, and it's been like this since the first Metroid game, the first time I played Metroid, I got lost within the first 2 minutes, and then I gave up after 2 hours of being lost and just went, no, and I never went back to it. And that is something I feel they might have wanted. I know the game is aiming for retro feeling and aiming for that old school classical Metroidvania style, but still, we're in 2013 or 2005 as it were when this game was released the first time. Give someone some instructions, give at least a pointer, or, you know, maybe you should be going to the right, said a man in the woods. I don't know. We're buying stuff, a hand scanner, inspecting tablets, I'll take it. Cool, and all sold out. Right, let's go right then. And birds, innocent birds being murdered. We're picking up, what are those things? I have 3 of them, and these might be cans of beans? We're gonna call them cans of beans now. We're also collecting money, which I'm hopeful I will be coming back here for to spend. And that is an old man, and the snake is dead. Let's keep climbing upwards. I think there's something to be said about the fact that I'm climbing upwards and I'm supposed to be exploring ruins. I lost a can of beans, but a chest opened. Nice! Can we... we hit it to open it, and I get a shell horn, which I will at some point figure out what it's good for. For now, let's keep going. I have a direction to go in, and we're going up. Again, I should probably go down in the fact that I'm going to explore ruins, but... yeah. Let's find out. And as far as controls go, they feel tight, they really do, apart from one thing, and that's the jumping, because it's a little bit obnoxious. If you jump straight up, you will continue straight up until you reach the top, the height of your jump, which is already twice your own height, and then you can change direction. And you cannot change direction when in the air otherwise, apart from slowing yourself down a little bit, and it feels a little bit weird, to be honest. And all the birds are back. Let's just jump off a cliff. Do I have any... oh, no fall damage, but bird damage. Right, so what happens when you die? You get right back to the title screen. And you have to load it again. Cool, let's do everything again. No, let's just gather up enough money to buy the shield and the hand scanner and get the software, and then we'll go exploring in the ruins like we were meant to be doing, but no one told me how to do. How about that? Can we get money from this thing? There we go. We have 20 bucks. We need 20 bucks. Let's continue with our 20 bucks. And jump. In this tent we had the shield, wasn't it? Or the buckler, as it were. There we go. And hand scanner. Right, we're all set. This is all I could afford, so let's get spelunking. And I have another can of beans. Awesome. Alright, I lost all my cans of beans when I died last time. And again, this is the way of 2013 at this point. I know I should be going back to get all the beans again, but I'm too lazy. Let's climb this man statue. And oh, what happened there? I found a secret. I found Death Village. Oh, that sounds really welcoming. What is Death Village? Is it in my computer? It is. It's game software. You lead a man through a haunted house. How do I play this game? Don't get me wrong. La-Mulana is a nice game, but I want to see what La-Mulana's games are about. And uninstall, install, and... how do I don't even know. Can I? No, never mind. Let's get back on track again. And kill that bird, pick up whatever that is, and beans, and that's a hole in the ground. Nice, and Ow. Right, we found the ruins. That only took about 10 minutes. Let's spend some time figuring out what we're doing in these ruins. And email? Push rock. Okay. There we go. And what can I do with this? Is this for my hand scanner maybe? It's a tablet. And how do I scan it? There's the button. Those lurk within this land. Okay. You're not helpful. Let's enter the Gate of Guidance. Another tablet. Awesome. Tutorial? No, nothing. That hurts. Right, so the scanner is only useful when the game feels like it should be useful, and I can't translate things. So obnoxious. And get over there. Get more money. Get another green blob, whatever green blob is. Kill. Stupid bat. And back again. Let's climb up and up. And kill the bats. Let's get up here and oh, I opened a chest. There we go. I found a sacred orb. Sweet. And someone wants to talk to me just because of that. Hey there, it's me. I thought you might open the treasure chest. Oh, you just assumed that I opened the treasure chest? Convenient, this guy. Also, this gives me extra strength, which is really nice. Maybe it gave me health? I'm gonna assume it gave me health. Shield up. Oh, I can attack while shield is up. Nice. And more monies. And this is a save point, isn't it? Yes, it is. We'll save there and kill the skeleton. So far the game is really... It gives me all those retro feelings I was having when I played old Metroid games on the Super Nintendo as well as the Nintendo. It's all the confusion, all of the feeling of vastness of what you will be exploring. It has all those things that are really nice to have. Also all the things that are not so nice to have, like all the confusion and the not knowing where you're actually going and the feeling that you might be spending an hour and this is the wrong way. You might be spending an hour or two just going the wrong way and then you'll have to go all the way back just to find that one item, so you can go all the way back again, so you can open a door which gives you another item, so you have to go back again. And these tablets are not helpful. So, ow, not cool, man. Let's not hit that thing then. So it's a very... It stays very true to the retro feeling and the retro throwback of what used to be old Metroidvania games. I'll give it that. And there are trapdoors in this game. There are tons and tons of trapdoors and I don't even know what it... Oh, well, I found one trap. It's still there. Still a trapdoor. And let's jump. And can I get down there? No, I probably can't, and I'm not gonna take the risk of going there. Let's go some other way. I can't push this. The trapdoor is still there. Can I jump up on the walls? No wall jumping. I can't hit through it. That woke up the bats. Let's get moving. Again, with the confusion and I don't know where I'm going. This is... I know it right now it's kind of okay and no one's gonna say, ooh, you're really right about this and they really should have fixed that and they really should give you something, because at this point it's just a matter of, oh, I can always go upwards, so clearly I know where I'm going, right? But at some point I can almost promise you that you're gonna get stuck in this game and you're gonna be spending hours upon hours trying to figure it out, and you're gonna be too proud to use a guide, or you're gonna be using a guide and then all the feeling of accomplishment is just gonna go away. So either way you're gonna lose in that case, and it's gonna be obnoxious. And it's 2013. They should have given you something of an indicator, a little bit of help. Maybe they do later, I don't know. I hope so, but I don't think so, because so far it's staying way too true to the Metroidvania style games. And let's climb the stairs. Let's kill this bat first of all. There we go. Can I not hit that? Can I hit... No. I was so hoping for an invisible wall. Right, so let's go up then. This takes us to the spring in the sky. I know my Metroidvania put can of beans somewhere. Okay. I know my Metroidvania kind of games enough to know that this is not the place I'm supposed to be because it has a different name. However, I was able to go here without getting the magic stick of things and stuff. And this is a Celtic cross. So I guess this is the way, maybe? I'm overanalyzing at this point. So let's wrap this game up, I'd say. We've seen it, we know what's going on, it's not giving any... A first impression is not giving any surprises, not anything fancy, there are no amazing mechanics to be expected. It is, however, a very, very retro Metroidvania game that seems to stay true to itself. And if that's your kind of thing, this is probably a game you will be buying, because there aren't that many on the market at this point. And I missed it. There aren't that many. Again, Anti-Chamber tried, they did a decent job, but it didn't feel so Metroidvania as much as a very white game. And this is more the platformer I've been waiting for a long while, so I'm happy with this, and a little bit sad that I never heard about it before. Let's save here. And feel I'm making progress. I hope I'm making progress. I don't know if I'm making progress. And that's a horse that walks on water and then swims? Sure, sure. Creativity, apart from the walking sharks, which is clearly the biggest enemy of all the enemies in a game, the walking shark. It has all the powers that regular sharks don't have. Anyways, I also noticed that I take damage from just being in the water. I have 1 health left. Not cool. Let's see if we can find our way out or find some health somewhere. So far I have not seen any health, any pickups, which adds a whole new level of painful. And I have no beans left either. Let's go. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, so close, so close. So I can't go back there because I will die. I can't go down because I will die. And this is not helpful. And that killed me. Alrighty. I've been your frustrated host, Bunny. This has been La-Mulana, available on Steam for $15. Toodles!